A woodworker's journey is made possible by the generous support of people like you. Please go to our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/AELLC to become a friend of the show. Without you, we would not be able to create this fine program. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Baruch Hashem, welcome to A Woodworker's Journey. Today, I'm going to continue building a workbench. To recap, I'm building an amalgamation of Rex Kruger's jointer's bench and minimum timber bench. I have a link to his plans on the description below, so you can check them out. In this episode, I'm going to work on constructing the back legs of the workbench. Of particular note in this video, the tripod that I was using to film broke, so I had to get creative figuring out how to film my work. My first attempt was having my son hold the camera and film me. That lasted all of 2 shots. After I had finished cutting the boards for the back legs, I figured out that I could put the camera on the bumper of my car and shoot that way. That allowed my shop assistants to help me glue up part of the legs. Needless to say, I had to get a new tripod that I did start using in the next episode. Let's get back to that workbench. The back legs of the workbench consists of one long 2x4 and 2 smaller 2x4s that are glued onto it. Here, I am measuring the 2 smaller 2x4s that are going to get glued on to the longer 2x4. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut the smaller 2x4s. Now I make what must be a common mistake here. I begin to cut, but I can't cut all the way through the board. Can you see what I'm doing wrong here? The motor of the miter saw is hitting the board hold down. Here comes a nice shot of my son's shoes. So I remove the hold down and now I'm able to cut completely through the board. My shop assistants are on hand to help me glue the smallest bottom piece onto the back legs. Finally, I glue the last two pieces of the 2x4s to the back leg. Eventually, a 2x4 crossbeam will fit in that space between the lower part and the part that I am gluing up. So I'm using a spare 2x4 that I had laying around to properly space between the bottom of the leg and the other section of the leg that I am now gluing on. you enjoyed the second part of my first build video. In the next part of this workbench build, I will work on putting the front and back legs together. That is all I have for today. I'm happy that you have decided to come along with me on this journey. Thank you, and happy woodworking. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please tell your friends about us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like and comment on this video. A Woodworker's Journey is brought to you by the generous support of people like you. You can support this program by going to our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/AELLC to become a friend of the show. We could not do this without you. Thank you for your time, and I hope you found today's episode entertaining.